Where's Gilbert, for God's sakes? I'm sitting here waiting for him.
He's sitting there molting.
He probably went home and he went to sleep.
Hello.
Sitting here waiting for you, and I don't know why I don't see you.
It's Papa Gilbert.
Papa Gilbert. There he is. Cha-cha-ing it. Would you do Dancing with the Stars if they asked you? I mean, yeah, it would be a goof, but it would probably bring you some notoriety and maybe more work.
I didn't know he was a great dancer. Who would his star be?
Someone else said that to me just recently.
Would you do it, though? I'm asking you.
I kind of doubt it. Yeah.
But you'd have to be asked before you know.
Yeah. I guess that would be.
They do pay like $150,000.
Yeah, it's good
okay,
pay.
in that case, yes, I would do it.
But would you treat it seriously? Would you try, or would you just be a comedian? And
I
don't need to try. People would be angry with you.
Yeah, I don't think I would try.
You know, it's so funny. Gary told me.
But what about those gorgeous girls? I mean, if they give Gilbert that woman who's dancing with the soap opera star, don't you think he'll show up for class?
He would get a boner on TV. He would see Gilbert's boner. You know, I know you recently participated in the Pat Cooper roast.
Oh, yes.
And, you know, Artie was telling us about it because Artie performed, and he said it's like a 3-hour roast, which is too long, isn't it?
Those roast 3 is short for them.
Why
like
do
a Springsteen concert in the 80s.
But why do they do that? Why do they make it go so long?
I don't know. I think they just they wanted to make it be the biggest event as possible, and they put in a lot of fryers that literally without those roasts they do nothing else in show business.
But I mean, like, I couldn't sit through the greatest movie for 3 hours. I'd be fidgety in my seat.
And people get laughed out, but you know, Gilbert closes and he always does so great because he gets a bunch of laughs.
But Gilbert, from what I understand, you don't ever talk about the person.
He didn't mention Pat Cooper once.
Every roast you do.
Does it matter who you're roasting, Gilbert?
Every roast you do, you tell dirty jokes. Okay, I can appreciate that if that was your comedy act, but isn't the purpose of the roast to acknowledge Pat Cooper and make jokes about him, or are you too lazy to write jokes?
People are saying to me afterwards, not only didn't I mention Pat Cooper, I didn't even look over at him.
That's right.
The whole time I was
and in a way, you could say that's the ultimate insult.
Well, is that the idea of Gilbert's
Is that the
roast?
idea?
That he's just ignoring the person?
I just think Gilbert doesn't want to write new material.
Yeah, I got that too.
Is that the reason?
Yeah.
So why do you just say, I don't want to go to these roasts?
Yeah.
Why do you go? Honestly, I mean, you're not roasting the person.
Yeah,
it makes no sense to me.
You got to see, it is a highlight though of the night. He's so funny, but
well, he's a funny guy.
Well, you know, the Hugh Hefner one. At least he tried to crowbar Hefner's name in some of the. It was like two.
Like he jammed it into the jokes.
When they say you tell dirty jokes,
two Jews and Hugh Hefner looking.
What joke did you tell? Can you tell us a few of the short jokes that you told at the Pat Cooper roast?
Oh,
I would like to hear it.
Oh, they're all on my DVD.
Well, give me a sample. Maybe this will inspire someone to buy that thing already.
Maybe you'll sell one.
Give me some dirty jokes, honestly. I'd like to hear some.
Oh, okay.
I like that. You're a good joke teller. Let me hear these jokes.
Let's see. Which one should I start with?
Give us a good one.
A guy has the words, I love you, tattooed to his dick. He goes home to his wife. His wife says, stop trying to put words in my mouth.
All right, that's a good one. Yes. Okay, I like that. Give me two more.
That has nothing to do with Pat Cooper. Right.
Give me two more. I want to hear. I like the dirty jokes.
Pat Cooper could have been the guy.
You don't even try to say Pat Cooper goes home to his wife.
No, nothing like that at all.
All right.
Little boy walks into the shower, sees his mother standing there. He points between the lights. He goes, what's that? She goes, well, last night your father and I had an argument, and he hit me with an axe. And the little boy goes, wow, he hit you right in the
That's a favorite of yours.
Yes.
These are your favorite jokes of all time.
Yeah, but tell the one with the no arms, no legs person where you throw into the wall.
Wow, you're really digging deep.
Yeah. What is this joke?
Okay. An armless, legless girl is lying on the beach crying.
Right.
Pat Cooper is armless and legless.
No, but I can see why a girl who has no arms or legs would be crying.
How she got to the beach is a whole other thing.
All right. But don't look at it too deeply.
Pat Cooper drove her there.
You're saying don't look at the joke too deeply. Accept the premise. Okay. A girl with no arms and legs is laying on a beach.
A girl with no arms.
She took a motorcycle there.
I don't care how she got there. That's not relevant.
She rolled there. It took her a few months.
Somebody threw her there.
Go ahead. Okay, I want to hear the joke. Be serious about it.
No, you didn't tell the joke like this that night.
Come on. Be a professional.
No, he should have did.
No, I made it relevant to Pat Cooper.
No, go ahead.
An armless, legless girl is lying on the beach crying. A man walks along and goes, "What are you crying about?" She goes, "I'm crying because in my whole life I've never been kissed." So he kneels down and he kisses her. He starts walking away. She's crying twice as hard. He says, "What are you crying about now?" She goes, "I'm crying because in my whole life I've never been fucked." So he picks her up, tosses her in the ocean, goes, "You're fucked now."
That's good. Now, was she a amputee or a birth defect? In other words, was this as a result of an accident, or was it a birth, like a thalidomide baby?
Yeah.
You know,
you don't explain that.
You know, you're trying to be funny, but there really are jerk-offs who do that with jokes.
Well, I know there are people
them in the face.
Well, I know, Jackie used to tell dirty jokes about talking monkeys, and people would go, "But a monkey walks into a bar." I mean, monkeys don't walk into bars. What is the bank teller joke? Everyone tells me that's a great one. You have a joke about a bank teller?
Okay, man goes into a bank.
And he has all his limbs?
He has all his limbs.
He
steps over an armless, legless girl.
Come on, go ahead. A man walks into a bank.
And that man's name was Pat Cooper. But a man goes into a bank.
Right.
He goes up to this old woman teller behind the desk, and he goes, "So I'd like to open a f***ing bank account." She goes, "What did you say?" He goes, "I want to open a f***ing bank account." She goes, she goes, "You better watch your language or I'm getting a manager." He goes, "Get the manager. I want to open a f***ing bank account."
Right.
So she goes over, gets the manager. Manager storms over. He goes, "What seems to be the trouble here?" He goes, "The trouble is I want to open a f***ing bank account for $800,000. And the bank manager goes, "Oh, and is this giving you a hard time?"
That's good. Now, where is this bank?
Well, it's in Jersey City, like right on the outline.
You know, I got an idea for you. I think I can get you on Jackie's Joke House. Would you like to be on that show? It's on tonight. You could probably get on there.
Yes.
Now, are all those jokes...
I like these jokes. I do like them.
Yes.
That's your DVD. It's all different jokes.
On GilbertGottfried.com.
What is personally your favorite dirty joke of all time?
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite?
They're all your children. You love them equally.
I mean, according to the aristocrats, every comedian has like a secret society.
Please.
Yeah.
I know.
What is the one that gets you your biggest laugh at the roast? What is the big joke?
I don't know. There's a few.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You can't help me out with that. No.
You know, well, I'm
trying to get you to tell one last
Yes.
joke. I'm working very hard here.
And he's not helping.
No.
I'll be like one of those filmmakers who goes, "Well, it's like saying you like one child."
Right, they're all your
other.
children.
Yes.
Tell me one more dirty joke then, please, and then I will let you off.
Okay.
One more.
What do you remember? Let's see. Oh, a guy goes into a doctor's office. He says, "Doctor, I don't know if my wife has TB or VD." The doctor says, "Chase her on the bed. If she coughs, her."
So these jokes, you're able to retain all of these jokes?
Yes.
People tell them to you, and you're able to memorize them? That's very good. Do you write them down somewhere? Do you have them in...
No.
But they're in your head, and you just...
Yeah.
Have you ever written a dirty joke of your own? Where, in other words, it's not one that somebody tells you, but where you actually create the dirty joke?
No, I always get... I don't know how people actually form those kind of jokes.
It's hard,
Yeah, horse goes into... A horse is a monkey.
Right. You don't understand how they come up with that, but yet some people have that rare ability.
Yeah, some of those jokes, it's hard because then they go, and the monkey says, well, you can't get a hard-on, you got to shower in chocolate syrup. And you go, well, why? Why does that?
So you killed it, the Pat Cooper roast.
Yes.
I heard you were very funny. I heard Artie was funny. And but I only heard a story from the guys that one girl did not do well.
And it's so funny because Gilbert is so evil. This woman...
This is the woman from Last Comic Standing.
I don't know where she was from. That's the thing. Nobody knows.
Someone said she was a finalist on Last Comic Standing. Let me ask you guys as professional comedians.
She was there she did an hour of nothing.
Let me ask you guys as professional comedians.
Yeah.
Do you look at someone who is on Last Comic Standing as almost like how a real musician looks at someone from American Idol? Like, do you sit there and go, this person is not a real comedian? They haven't paid their dues. They haven't played the comedy clubs. Do you get resentful of someone from Last Comic Standing?
Gilbert,
well, it always seems like Last Comic Standing, or the other one was when Ed McMahon had Star Search.
Right.
That the minute you won that, your career ended before it began. You know?
Right. It was because there was an article recently in Entertainment Weekly. Carrie Underwood, who was from American Idol, is having a very big career. She sold 8 million records.
She's breaking records.
Breaking records. But they addressed this. They said other artists, people who, came up the hard way. Yeah. For example, Faith Hill is a country artist, and she cried when Carrie Underwood won the Grammy over her. She was insane over it.
It was a country music award. It wasn't a Grammy.
Whatever it is.
Get over it.
But she was like someone from American Idol, and this is what these American Idol kids have to deal with. They're never really given the respect. Can you respect someone who is a comedian from Last Comic Standing?
Well, if you'll notice, not one. I think there's been 8 winners of Last Comic Standing, and they've done nothing. Like, I mean, you don't hear of them doing literally a thing, because they have 10 minutes, and they got a headline, and then they
So
can't
this girl went up on stage. Why did she bomb? What happened?
Were you guys not laughing intentionally?
No, listen,
Gilbert, what in your opinion?
Some people did better than others. Gilbert's the only one I think who had solid belly laughs the whole time. But in other words, this woman, she didn't only bomb. It was like a bombing of, like, you can't even describe it.
It was that kind of thing like a bee's drone. You're not really listening. It's just there.
And if she was going to make an argument that, like, Last Comic Standing is legitimate, my God, did she put that argument
What did she do? Like, she wasn't prepared? She didn't have good material? Did she write jokes about Pat Cooper?
I think she was totally prepared.
Unfortunately, yes.
So when you guys see this, do you feel compassion for her? Or
No, there's nothing you love more than someone else failing.
God, I wish he was wrong about that, but it's the best thing ever.
And it's like, those machines, you turn them on and you hear the ocean, or you hear wind blowing, and you don't really listen. They're in the background.
I would
That's
imagine,
what she sounded like.
Psychologically, the reason you like that she bombed is because, in your mind, because stand-up comedy is so easy for you, you say, gee, maybe everyone can do it. And she confirms the fact that not everyone can do it. It is a difficult profession.
I've got a great bombing moment before I forget, though.
Yeah. This happened to you, didn't it?
Yeah, yes.
I heard about this. You did a corporate comedy bit.
Yes,
recently.
in South Carolina.
What was the company? What was the company?
I don't even know. It's some kind of medical something.
Was the company called, here, I have it, Cinex?
I don't even remember the name. It was something to do with medicine or...
How do you get hired?
Shows how much I prepare.
Yeah, how do you get hired for this?
I get hired, and of course the guy says to me beforehand, he goes, this is a very... you have to work clean here.
Okay.
So that's number one.
Mm-hmm.
And
can you do that? Are you capable of that?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so you're not lying to them when you say, all right, I'll work clean.
And then they say you have to... it's also like, say, something like, Christian, you can't do anything. And so I opened up with, like, crucifixion jokes.
Oh, my God.
Well, why would you do that?
I don't know, but this is the ultimate where, like, everyone here would have loved the show because... a guy physically came up, because I refused to get on stage.
Right.
Once a guy physically got on stage and pulled me off the stage.
When did this happen? How recently?
This a couple of months ago.
So you're up there doing your act. Is the audience booing you, or what are they doing?
They're all, like, staring at each other angry.
These are Christian,
they're, like, complaining.
Oh,
and this guy starts storming towards the stage.
And are you dressed up for this gig, or are you just wearing your
my usual?
Your usual. Because
yes.
They even said at the roast, every comedian was wearing a jacket or
Except
something.
for Gilbert?
Gilbert, they said, you see how he wears oversized shirts?
Yeah.
And they're long down to his knees. Why are your shirts so long? What is that? Is that your look? Is that your thing?
I don't know. I guess it's what's ever on sale that week.
They said Gilbert had on a rumpled shirt. Looks like he just rolled out of bed. So when you get up there, you go and do your thing, and does the guy say to you ahead of time, please, no religious jokes, no... I mean...
yeah.
So they don't pay you for it because now you've broken the contract, right?
No, I got paid, surprisingly.
You do get paid.
Then there's that other one that you read, because the guy threatened me. This was from years ago.
Was anyone laughing at you at the Cinex thing?
I think at the very beginning there were some.
And how do they eject you from the stage? In other words, you say he physically grabbed you. Did he grab you by the arm, or did he tackle you? What does he do? How does he...
By the arm.
And what do you do? Do you say, excuse me, what are you doing up here, sir?
I yell out, you've been a great crowd.
And he physically manhandles you and pulls on you.
Yes.
Have you ever tried running?
He did. He did run from the other corporate gig when they chased you.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Tom Chisano chased him.
Oh, yes. There was one where I did so bad. There was like a hedge. It was an outside thing in the yard. There was a hedge there. Now, and, you know, God knows I'm the least physical person.
I believe that.
I can barely make it from one side of the room to the other.
There was a hedge.
I climbed over the hedge.
You were there for that, weren't you, Gary?
No, but we should remind everybody. Gilbert has a mechanism in his head where if you tell him what to do, it pisses him off.
Yeah, because it's the same time when you opened up for Belinda Carlisle.
So Belinda Carlisle, Jones Beach, a bunch of 14-year-old girls. Kevin Meaney gets the flu. The only comedian in the New York area is Gilbert. They send Gilbert out on stage and they tell him to work clean, and they printed a transcript in National Lampoon. I think Gilbert used the word 91 times.
Because they told Gilbert the whole audience is underage 14-year-old girls.
Yes. They said that mothers had their daughters that were getting their money back.
But, Gilbert, why do you do that? I mean, you are promising these people that you will go out and do a clean act and leave out certain material.
I usually try for about 5 minutes.
Well, and you get nervous?
Yeah.
Or does a devil get in you?
I have no idea.
What is the anger?
I remember at the Jones Beach, it's like women were like clapping their hands over their daughter's ears.
I love how if Kevin Meaney gets the flu, Gilbert's the first call.
But, I mean, isn't it kind of being a bit of a dick on your part that it's like hiring a vegetarian caterer for a party.
And order out from McDonald's. Yes.
Right. I mean, and then he brings in meat or something.
Yes.
I mean, you have promised them you will do a certain, a certain kind of show. But it drives you crazy.
Yes.
You don't want to be told what to do.
Although I did one recently. And this was like, I had to host some karaoke show in, like, San Diego or something.
I can imagine.
It was, and oddly enough, my agent actually called me because he said, not only were they not complaining and asking for their money back, but they actually said good things. And my agent was in shock.
Is it hard to represent you as an agent because he gets a lot of angry phone calls?
Yes, my agent was going, I can't believe this. This guy says if he does it next year, he might actually want you back.
Well, Gilbert, the thing is, they know you as the voice of a duck. Aren't you doing you're doing a new animated movie as Jack and the Beanstalk?
It's not animated. I'm actually on camera in a duck outfit.
Again, you're a duck.
Well, I'm a goose.
Bird.
You're a goose.
Always
yes.
a bird.
Are you the goose that lays the golden egg?
Yes.
And do you use the same Gilbert voice as the goose?
Oh, yeah.
You don't make any effort to change your voice?
No, it's my friend Jackson.
I see. And when will this movie be coming out?
I don't know. I think it's one of those like family DVD releases. It's Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
I think sometime next year.
Right. So you'll take it. Have you ever turned down work? I mean, you do karaoke contests. You don't really turn down anything, do you? As long as it pays fairly decently, right?
If they asked me to strip at a club, I probably would.
Probably wouldn't.
They asked me to do pole dancing.
So the woman bombed at the Pat Cooper roast.
Yes.
And I guess when you say bombed, the other comedians sit there quietly, or do they begin to...
Well, everybody was sitting there quietly.
Yeah. I mean, there's no laughs. Why wouldn't the person just sit down and say, okay, good night, everyone, thank you? And then,
first of all, she went on a debate. It was literally, I think she went on 3 hours, and people physically had to go to the bathroom at some point. So already she's in a bad spot.
Right.
And then she just, I mean, the only thing... But you got to see, when they win Last Comic Standing, someone told me she came in second. Like, balloons come down, there's all confetti, like, it's the kind of...
You're entered into show business.
Right, it's the kind of excitement that comedians never see.
Right, no one's giving balloons.
And she's up there on stage going, hey, when did the balloons show up?
Right, exactly.
Yes.
And all of a sudden she's, in a way it is a little bit of payback.
At this point in my act, the balloons always come down.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're not applauding.
And she wouldn't get off stage. She just wouldn't. It seemed like it was an hour of, no laughs.
And it was one of those things where, like I said, it's like wind blowing in the background. You're not listening to it. It's just there.
Peter, you're on the air with Gilbert Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried, November 1st at Caroline's in Manhattan. I assure you he will not bomb. He's a professional comedian. You'll be in good hands. For tickets, go to carolines.com. And also, if you want to hear more Gilbert Gottfried dirty jokes, as Gilbert demonstrated here, with the C word, all different kinds of words, go to gilbertgottfried.com. Gilbertgottfried.com. How's the website doing? A lot of traffic?
Oh, yes, a lot of traffic.
A lot of people on there?
Yes.
Peter, go ahead. A question for Gilbert Gottfried.
Well, Gilbert, do you remember working at the Browns Hotel in upstate New York? You were doing a show, and it's a 2,000-seat theater. There were only, 2 tables in the audience. Everything else was empty. And there was an older couple, and there was a black couple. And about midway through your set, you did a black joke. The black couple got up and walked out. Do you remember that?
Do you remember that at all, Gilbert? Does that sound familiar?
I mean, I don't narrow it down to one.
What was the joke that Gilbert said to the black couple?
I have no idea.
Do I do an old person joke or a black joke?
Yeah, he's trying to relate to
Gilbert,
the audience.
have you ever completely emptied a room?
You know something? I think at the Improv and Catch in the beginning, sometimes they'd have me go on stage when they wanted to close up early. And I would get the audience so agitated.
When you see guys, when you see stand-up comedians like Jerry Seinfeld say, "Oh, stand-up comedy's so easy, I love it so much," you're suspicious of that, right?
Yeah.
You don't enjoy this career, do you?
That's what brings me life.
Yeah.
That is something that I enjoy more than anything else.
Does that freak you out when you hear Seinfeld? I mean, because you don't enjoy this.
It's a shot of adrenaline when I'm on stage. I can't find that kind of enjoyment anywhere else.
I mean, most comedians are doing anything they can to not have to get up on that stage.
Yes.
But yet Seinfeld almost rubs it in your face that what's the matter with you that you don't enjoy this?
How can a person not see the blessing of going on stage and just the joy of it, the pure, unmitigated joy of it?
It's like the way the Vietnam vets were mad at Sylvester Stallone for one guy took care of the whole war. Rambo.
I saw Jerry Seinfeld on Oprah recently, and he said, he goes, I did a TV show and this and that. He goes, but I can't live without stand-up. It's my entire life. And, I love it so much, and it's what I do. I have to do, he's driven to do it. He has this gift of writing and speaking. And
he must tell you what he's written.
I always feel like God can step down tomorrow and say, look, I'll keep paying you. I'll send you the money. Yeah. Just don't do stand-up anymore. Okay. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. I'm fine.
And now he has a bee movie. I guess he's like you. You play ducks. He's going to play this part of a bee, a bumblebee of some kind, right?
Because it's something for the whole family.
He's a family guy.
But it's also gotten the kind of...
Oh, my God. Did you see him on Oprah?
Yes.
Oh, God, was that... It was like the entire show was a commercial for the movie.
Unbelievable. When Oprah gets behind you, man, it's it. It's gold mine time.
And he, of course, gave her a part in the movie.
Oh, yes.
So it's like, forget it. That is Christ appearing on the earth, telling you to see the movie.
Well, it's like, Beth said to me the other day, she goes, I hear the Seinfeld movie's great. I said, What is that?
Where'd you hear
Where'd you hear that from? Oprah? She goes, oh, yeah. I heard on Oprah.
Oh, Oprah is like Charles Manson or something with her fans.
It's like evil.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a cult leader.
She could tell people to go out and kill, and they would do it.
There was a movie Gary wanted to see one time, and his wife refused to see it. Then Oprah did a show on it, and she said, I really want to go see it. I mean, like, she wouldn't trust her husband over Oprah.
Right,
it's like,
it was
you
crap.
must see movie.
Yes. There's a movie I want to tell you about.
Yes.
You will love this movie.
Yes.
Because I saw this movie this weekend. It's a vampire movie. It's called 30 Days of Night. And in this movie, the vampires figure out they're going to move to Alaska. Because in Alaska, there's 30 days of night. There's no daytime in this one area of Alaska. And I was thinking, you're a huge fan of Bela Lugosi and Dracula and all that. I said, what a f***ing idiot Bela Lugosi was. He should have moved to Alaska. This guy was busy in coffins the whole time. You know what I mean? He was hiding from the sunlight. Why did he move to Alaska? What a dummy. And I was thinking of you. Because Bela Lugosi, I always wanted to say to him.
Get a condo in Miami.
I want to go Dracula. Why don't you live in Alaska? And there's no answer. You didn't see this movie?
No.
You only watched the old Dracula?
Yes.
You won't watch the Dracula. Seinfeld on Oprah clips. Want to hear some Seinfeld on Oprah?
Oh, sure.
All right, just because you referenced it.
It scared me.
All right, give me a second. I'll drag this right up.
You couldn't relate?
Yeah, you don't have those feelings.
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, here's Seinfeld.
So act like you didn't tell me this story already.
Okay.
Because in the beginning of the interview, we start talking about how this movie came to be.
Oh, no. Do you want me to tell that story?
Yeah, you have to tell it again and act like you haven't told me.
Oh, I can't believe you're asking me.
Boy, he's really accepted.
This story, I know the story's going to tell. This one is one of those where you think, well, he's a professional comedian. There's going to be something funny. And at the end, it's going to be wrapped up with a big punchline. And I said, so I have no doubt whether or not I think it's funny. It'll be a tremendous wrap-up. And it goes on and on.
And Oprah laughs way too hard at it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Play the story. Because tell me whether...
The way this happened was I had called Steven Spielberg to direct this thing I was doing. It was a little, I think it was a commercial for American Express.
Right.
I asked him if he would do it, and he said no. And, but we were in the same neighborhood. We live in the same neighborhood out in Long Island. So he said, why don't we have dinner? So, of course, I said yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I got very nervous. I put the phone down. I said, Jess, we're having dinner with Steven Spielberg. So that whole day of the dinner, he wanted to have dinner at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever time. It's an insane time to have dinner. If you want to have dinner at 6 o'clock, we'll have dinner at 6 o'clock.
Right.
So that whole day, I get up in the morning, and we have a chair. I got showered, I got dressed, I sat in the chair, and I just sat there, and I go, well, 8 hours to the dinner.
What the f*** are they laughing at?
And what I love, like, Seinfeld, who's got, like, about $100 billion,
right.
And his name is, like, legendary in the business. He's trying to make it like he's like the average Joe meeting Steven Spielberg.
Yeah. Oh, I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. I'm going to meet Steven Spielberg.
And then the audience laughs hysterically.
Yes.
Yeah, and Oprah's going nuts.
The best line is we live in the same neighborhood out in Long Island.
Yes.
What kind of neighborhood?
They live in the Hamptons.
It's like Yorkville in the...
Yeah, there's one house per block.
Yeah, he lives in a crappy apartment.
They're in row houses. Oh, wait, here's the rest of the story. Okay. And the
Spielberg lives upstairs.
Our kids play stickball together.
Yes.
Just waited in the chair. There's no need to do anything else. There's no point in trying to do anything else. I'm not going to be able to concentrate on the television or a newspaper. I'm just waiting for the dinner.
No,
really? Why not?
Oprah's beside herself. Have you ever been asked to be on Oprah?
No. I don't think I ever will be.
I got to say, I've seen your act, and you're a really funny guy. Why can't you get Oprah to give you these kind of belly laughs? I mean, it's ridiculous.
I know.
You've got to be jealous.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean,
hey, you want to hear an Oprah joke?
Yeah.
It's not on the DVD.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let it out. Let it out.
Which is available on GilbertGodfrey.com.
This is good. You've been home watching a baby all day, so this is good for you to get a
All right. Oprah Winfrey goes to a doctor's office for a checkup. So the doctor says, okay, Miss Winfrey, take off all of your clothes and get on your hands and knees on the ground. So she takes off all of her clothes. She's on her hands and knees on the ground. He goes, okay, I want you to crawl over to that wall. So she crawls over to that wall. He goes, you know what? And now turn and crawl to the other wall. And she turns and crawls to the other wall. And then he says, now crawl to the middle of the room. And she crawls to the middle of the room. And she goes, what's wrong? He goes, nothing. I just ordered a black leather couch, and I can't decide where to put it.
You think Oprah would laugh for you like that?
Why don't you go on Oprah and tell her that joke? Let me ask you this about that joke. Why does Oprah go along with the doctor crawling on her knees? I mean, that's unusual. Like, why doesn't she ask him why he was?
You'd think at like the first point, you go, well, don't I lie down on the table or something?
It doesn't make sense to me.
Why would Oprah need a doctor?
Does she have a live-in doctor? All right, Mike, go ahead in Lake Hopatcong, New Jersey. Is that how you say it?
Like a pack-on.
Hopatcong? Okay, go ahead. Yes, Mike.
Hey, how's it going, Eric?
Okay.
Hey, listen, this guy, he's just not ever funny. I mean, I talk to people all the time when he's on. He's just not funny at
Gilbert?
all. You personally absolutely think he's...
You're not enjoying Gilbert's appearance today?
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
It's no wonder that he bombs is because he sucks.
Gilbert, do you agree with this man that you suck? I mean,
Artie, come on, Artie, you're a comedian.
You didn't like his Oprah joke? You didn't like his Oprah joke?
No, he sucks.
Gilbert, now, do you want to win him over, or do you just give up on someone like
that? Sir, wait a minute. Sir, what religion are you? Can we offend you?
I'm Catholic like you are.
Oh, Catholic. Let's offend the Catholic.
You want to say something offensive? I guess not. All right. Well, I'm sorry you don't like Gilbert. I kind of do.
Kind
of. For me, that's a rave.
You asked him a question, like, if he ever gets offended if these people win last common standing, maybe he should try to be on last common standing.
I'd like to see Gilbert in a house.
I think Gilbert has proven himself.
He just seems, not to interrupt you, sorry, but he just seems so mundane and boring.
Do you feel you're mundane and boring? You do.
Yes, I'm like Perry Como.
Do you have moments of doubt that maybe you chose the wrong career?
What do you mean, moments?
Constantly.
Yes.
Yeah, Gilbert sits there going, I should have been a roofer.
Yeah.
There was a moment he almost became a roofer.
Yes.
Dan, go ahead. You're on the air in Niagara Falls.
Hey, now, Nio.
Okay.
Gilbert, I just wanted to say, you're definitely 10 times funnier than Jerry Seinfeld. I actually heard a story about him, and it's definitely a true story. He was at some hotel, and apparently he smoked cigars. And it was in New York, and you can't smoke inside. So he told the guy, I want to smoke my cigar inside. And the guy said, you can't. He said, well, then can you set me up somewhere near a door? So they had him set up. Then he wanted to eat lunch. And he said, I want to eat with everybody, but I don't want anybody to bother me.
That's some story.
Well, you tell a story like Seinfeld on Oprah.
I'm not an asshole.
He's mad at me. You just wasted time.
Go fuck yourself, fatso.
See, now you're being funny.
Well, thank you, Dan.
The guy needs a little prodding.
What can I tell you? Gilbert, I'm excited for you. I know that this gig at Caroline's is a big deal for you.
I want to tell Gilbert, because we never told Gilbert my bombing story at a benefit. I get booked to do stand-up for a benefit, Gilbert, for Prader-Willi's disease. Do you know what that is?
No, it sounds good, though.
Prader-Willi's disease is a disease. These teenage girls and guys don't have the chromosome in their head that tells them when to stop eating. So these kids overeat till literally they explode, and and their parents have to, literally chain them in and build a fence around them. And before I'm in a room with all the parents of these kids, and before I go up, they show a video of a 17-year-old, 400-pound girl. When she hears the ice cream truck, she goes nuts, and they have to tackle her. She goes, oh, the ice cream truck! They interview the parents, and they have black and blue bruises. And then after the video, they say, ladies and gentlemen, Artie Lang, and my first line was, I said, oh, my God, I'm so full from eating at the carving station. Thank God I have that thing that tells me when to stop it. And I got booed off stage. I got escorted out of the...
Wow, well, you guys certainly have your horror stories.
Yes, well, you know.
We do. A little music from Gilbert right now. In honor of his appearance today. I'm taking care of business.
Well, I get up every morning with a heart on 'cause I'm horny. Grab my Vaseline and then get busy. Then I hear a voice I love. I grab my cock and start to rub and think I'm Robin with those big round titties.
Yeah.
I dream of tickling Robin's clitoris every day. Tickling Robin's clitoris. I'm not gay. Tickling Robin's clitoris. She's real tight. Tickling Robin's clitoris. I jack off all the time. What are you, a homo? Ow!
Tommy?
Yes. Hickory dickory dock. Ow!
All right, say something worth listening to. Or...
Ow!
You fucking dickwad. You stop annoying me. Why don't you come on in here and then we'll talk. You fucking asshole. Come on, come down here. Don't call me on the phone, you pussy.
What are you, a homo? Ow!
Are you?
Yes.
You have the address? Come on down, me, you little f***er.
In your face.
In your face, face. Come on down here, motherfucker. Come on. Hey, that's the best you can do.
Shoo! Okay.
Come on down here and say it to my face, motherfucker.
Okay.
Do it. Get down here. Hurry. Fucking knock you next week, motherfucker.
Oh, I love this.
Come on. Bring it on, motherfucker. Bring it on.
Oh, I don't like what Gilbert do!
Dick face. Come on, bring it on.
Yes.
Fucking,
oh, my
don't
muscles feel
come down
so
here.
much
You're
better
just gonna call me on the phone and be a dick. Why don't you come down here and try it, dickhead?
Oh, that's right.
Asshole.
Oh, excellent.
See, I really think you should have been the guy to play the Joker in the Batman movies because...
True.
You see that kind of laughter, that maniacal, obnoxious laughter? I mean, that's what the Joker should be in Batman. I mean, just completely off his rocker. That Joker almost made too much sense in Batman, you know?
Completely off his rocker.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just so perfect.
Hello.
Hey, Bendy, you want a Bendy on it? Ow!
What the fuck is this? Hello?
Hey, Bendy, want to swim around my stingray? Ow!
Boy, that's some bullshit, man.
Some bullshit.
Hello?
Well, hello there.
Who the f*** is this?
Paul Winchell.
Boy, these motherfuckers tripping like a motherfucker. Hello?
Hi, it's Georgie. How's your health been doing, Mama? Hey, did you get that parrot I sent you?
I'm not bullshitting on the motherfucker. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Who you want to speak to?
Bendy!
Who you want to speak to?
Yes.
Yes, motherfucker, yes. Who you want to speak to?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, take it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
oh, yes. Yeah. I Desi on this.
Yeah.
Now you're just being silly.
Yeah, I trust you.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah, sure, I trust you. I your mom last night.
Holy mackerel!
Oh, my goodness. You're an animal. I want to f*** your big, droopy, yellow tits.
I'm going to f*** your tits.
No, I can't even get a hard on.
You can't get on hard.
No.
When you got a pussy, you don't get on hard. Are you gay?
Yes.
You are gay?
I have sex with pigs.
You have sex with pigs?
Yes.
You f***ing asshole.
Some great work there.
Yes.
All right, I'll tell you what, take a break. Robin's going to do the news. Do you want to stay for the news, or you got somewhere to go? You got a babysit? Or?
I'm so busy.
We haven't been asked about the baby today.
Oh, please. I saw a picture of Gilbert in some paper. Paparazzi, I guess, Doug. It was you. Did you see this picture? It was you and your wife.
Oh, yes.
Walking the baby. And you got a big smile on your face. You don't look that unhappy for once.
I was laughing because this guy was trying to get me to answer some question. Yeah.
Just off camera, a black man had tripped and fallen.
Are you hounded by the paparazzi often?
A black guy had just gotten sickle cell anemia, so I had a big smile on my face.
Gary said, Gilbert's wife is so pretty. He goes, he saw her the other night. She was at the roast.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, you see Gilbert, he's a big mess, and the wife is just gorgeous.
She did. I saw her, too. She looked good. She lost the baby weight.
Yeah.
She looks good.
She wants to look good for her man.
Well, maybe there's another man in her life.
I saw Gilbert before the roast at the press thing, and I said, so I'm sure you got a new hour of stuff on what it's like to have a kid, like new material.
Oh, yes.
Baby.
Oh, I love when comics start doing that stuff.
I know, that drives you crazy.
Yeah.
Now, did you have a boy or a girl? What did you have?
A girl.
A girl.
Yes.
Yeah, you should be hanging out with Shiloh Pitt.
Oh, yes.
Are you starting to now look into, I know she's young. How old is your daughter now?
4 months.
Okay. But don't you have to, because it's New York City, start looking into, like, private schools now so that you can get ready?
That's insane, that stuff. Yeah, I can't. I just ignore it altogether.
Are you enjoying the experience yet?
I don't feel like she needs to know how to read.
Right.
Yeah.
But are you enjoying being a dad at all? Are you doing dad-like things? I mean, are you wheeling the kid around? Are you
changing diapers?
Yeah.
Are you helping out? Yeah.
I've helped, and then I leave the room.
Yeah. You're very selfish, right?
Have you fed the baby?
Well, it'll give her something to write a book about.
Do you ever sing to her? You never do something.
I'll put out an album of lullabies.
No, but I mean, do you ever read to her?
Do you
ever sing to her? Or do you
yes, I daven.
No, but you don't read to her. Will you raise her to be religious? Okay. Would you ever rock the baby to sleep? Seriously.
Well, somebody sent us one of those electric rockers, so you're not going to have to do that.
But do you find, I don't know if you can answer this seriously or not, but I want you to be honest, because a lot of guys who get married find this. After the baby, you're not as sexually active. Like, do you find you and your wife have cut down on sex?
Yeah, no, I jerk off twice as much now.
You do?
Yes.
So you do find that. Okay, all right. I can see I'm going to get a lot of good answers. All right, Gilbert Gottfried, November 1st at Caroline's in Manhattan. Of course, GilbertGottfried.com, all of his dirty jokes. Robin, I'm going to ask that we do a break, and then I'm going to call upon you to tell us what is going on in the world.
Very
good. And, Gilbert, please sit tight.
Oh, okay.
All right. We will be back, as they say, in a flash.
I'm very busy, but I'll try to sit through.
If you can.
Yes,
I understand if you have to leave.
There are a lot of pressing engagements.
Yes. I know you'd want to run home and help your wife with the baby. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Gilbert Gottfried, our special guest, November 1st at Caroline's in Manhattan. And you can go to carolines.com if you want tickets. Go to gilbertgottfried.com for the Dirty Jokes DVD, rather. Excuse me. You know, it's funny. Gary found this on the Internet. There's a website you can go to. It's called eScore. It actually tells, they take celebrities and they poll audiences to find out. It's almost like a Q rating, if you've ever heard of that. Find out how popular you are, how likable you are, and all that. So we put Gilbert's name in. So they mention different attributes like, attractive, beautiful, charming. And it's really amazing what they found. Here it is, Gilbert Gottfried. There's your. They even have a picture of you up there. And they put all the statistical stuff. And they even show you who they poll. Like, they have 37% of the people are persons 13 to 17 years old. Adults 18 plus, 64%. So they break it all down for you, who these people are. People with incomes of $50,000 and more, 60%. Incomes of less than $50,000, 62%. Some are college graduates, some are not. It's a very big cross-section of America.
And anyone you could ask.
It's scientific, yes. So it's not like it's any one group.
And, Howard, you should know, this isn't just some website. It's actually a service that our television show pays for.
Right. So you can tell.
It's very legitimate.
All right. So let's see how you did, Gilbert. All right. So attractive. Total people who found you attractive, it says statistically 0%. I kid you not. It says with women, you had a 1%, but statistically, and the men, 0%. No one found you attractive.
Not even fags.
No. Then they use the word beautiful to describe Gilbert Gottfried. 0% again. 0% women, 0% men. Charming, 2%.
Boy, you'd think charm would have been my main one.
Creepy, 26% total. 28% of the women said you were creepy. 24% of the men said you were creepy. Out of those people who said you were creepy, it was mostly pretty even between women and men.
So at least I'm getting a little higher rating there.
Glamorous, you got 0%. Handsome, 1%. So there was somebody who found you handsome. Physically fit, 1%.
That's surprising.
Sexy, 0%. But you see, you did well. It says unique, 32%. So
yes.
You see, that's where you did well.
It's so unique that no one would be attracted to me.
Here's the you got a 65% for being kooky and wacky.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So there you are. People think that. But they do not find you attractive,
yes,
charming, or beautiful.
Or talented.
Yeah.
Yes.
They do find you creepy.
Yes.
Hey, Howard, how many different ways can they say the same thing? Sexy, glamorous. I mean, Jesus.
It's a lot of different words, yeah.
I'm looking at yours.
I bet you I'm not better.
You're not. In fact, you may be worse.
Oh, you're
and I'm going to tell you because I was just following Gilbert's numbers. So for attractive, Howard.
People don't understand I look better in person.
You were 1% across the board. 1% found you attractive, 1% men, 1% women.
Well, Gilbert got 0.
Yes.
So
all right, for beautiful, 0% across the board.
All right, same as Gilbert.
Okay. Charming, 1% across the board. 1% women, 1% men. But for creepy, you doubled Gilbert's numbers.
Oh, yeah.
You're 46%.
Wow.
He was 23%. 49% of women find you creepy, Howard.
Well, what about the 49% that don't?
Glamorous?
That's what you got to concentrate on.
0% across the board.
Right.
Handsome, 1%. But see, this is where I think that people don't know you. I think they interview people because physically fit, right? I mean, you could say you're creepy, but you're definitely physically fit, right? 1% of people found you physically fit.
Well, the perception is that I'm not physically fit.
Right.
Well, what the f*** are they?
1% of people found you sexy. And then here's another.
That's good.
1%?
1%.
You know, how many people?
Somebody out there.
That's right. How many people live in America?
But again, this is people who don't know you. What percentage of people would you say found you trustworthy?
0.
2%.
2%. All right.
1% women.
I am honest.
Yeah, no, you're honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think.
Where did I score the highest?
The highest appears to be
Jewy?
No. Creepy.
No, I've got you beat.
99% found me Jewy.
Yes.
Creepy was your biggest number. Your second biggest number was kooky wacky.
Your
42% of people found you kooky.
I guess we're in the same boat.
For pure kikishness, I got a 95.
95%.
Yes,
here it is, pure kikishness.
And your other big numbers, Howard, were 23% of people found you insincere.
Right.
But 20% of people found you influential.
Type in Bin Laden.
He did better with honesty.
I was going to say, like...
He did better with sexiness.
I mean, that's surprising to me because your numbers couldn't be any worse there. Really.
No, it's very, very bad. It's very bad for me. It's probably just about as bad as it gets.
That's retarded.
Well, at least people have a definite opinion of me. Let's go to Steve Langford, who wants to give us an update of what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Steve, what's on your mind and what have you been covering in the Howard 100 news?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Breaking news. The operators of the broken vending machine that a very hungry Artie Lang growled at earlier today Telling Howard 100 News reporter Lisa G. they have decided to present Artie Lang with a key to the vending machine.
Wow. Well, that's like a key to the city or something.
I mean, but that's like giving a heroin addict control of Afghanistan. I mean, what are you kidding me? He's not. Is he going to have to pay for his food, or are they just going to give him the key? And he's going to abuse it.
That's free then.
That's crazy.
It's unclear at that point in terms of paying or not. But Artie can actually open the vending machine and get his paws on the snacks, whether or not the vending machine is actually working properly.
Wow. Good for you,
I don't know
Artie.
if this is a good thing.
No, listen, people trying to help him.
Give me a key and I can sell the candy to Artie.
See, that's a Jew.
That's cockiness, for sure. All right, Steve, anything else?
I'm defending my title.
Also today, Howard 100 News honored to get mentioned in a new book about revolutionary changes sweeping the news media today. Renowned media reporter Howard Kurtz, in his latest book called Reality Show, Inside the Last Great Television News War, writing that among the myriad choices people enjoy today, Howard 100 News on Howard Stern's new Sirius radio channel.
Really?
We take that as an endorsement and say thank you to Howard Kurtz.
Congratulations to the news department.
Yes.
I know Mr. Kurtz is a very respected journalist and certainly an analyzer of journalism. And for you people to place very high up in his book, it's a supreme honor. Congratulations to the Howard 100 News.
Sweet.
And what else?
Also today, Double A's DUI drama. Double A pleading guilty, avoiding jail time, but reportedly slapped with a $500 fine.
What is wrong with him?
50 hours of community service and likely revocation of his driver's license for 3 to 6 months.
Do you drive at all, Gilbert? Did you ever get a license?
No.
Do you think that's unusual? Seriously?
Yes, it's retarded.
I mean, did you want the freedom to drive and go places? Or why do you think you never learned?
One arm hanging out over the side of the door.
Why do you think you never learned? I mean, it's in a way, it keeps you very infantile. You can't drive around. Does your wife do all the driving in the family?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Why don't you take some driving lessons?
I should.
Yeah, you won't do it.
That'll be a whole separate show we could do. Yes.
I'd watch that.
Me taking a driving lesson.
Are you uncoordinated? Is that the problem? Why did you never learn, honestly?
Do you feel silly having your wife drive you everywhere?
No. Sometimes I walk.
I would guess what happened is you were a high school dropout. And perhaps you never got driver's ed. Is that what happened?
Yeah. I'm stupid on all counts.
All right. Did you ever try to learn? Did you ever take a class? Did you ever?
Not really. I've had people try to teach me stuff, and other people have jumped out of the car while I was trying.
Sad. What else? Anything else, Steve?
Also, Comedy Central's cartoon series Drawn Together, giving a literal shout-out to The Stern Show and the very roots of this show's most celebrated slogan, in a spoof showing cartoon characters in a live breaking news situation. Baba Louie jumping up and down in front of the news camera yelling, Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Nice, great. Wonderful, yes.
Also, Jackie's Joke Hunt, tonight, 7 Eastern, Howard 101, and at midnight, smooth-talking spaceman Riley Martin. If you see Stern News, we want to know about it. Call the Howard 100 News tip line, 877-33-SIRIUS, choose channel 100, or email us at howard100news@sirius-radio.com.
That's right. Smooth-talking newsman to smooth-talking wrap-up show host. Thank you, Steve. Let's go to John Hine, 11 o'clock. Today, he'll have the wrap-up show. What are you going to be discussing over there, Johnny?
Well, Howard, you had to remind Beth that you're no mind reader, and Robin and Artie reminded you that watching Tell Me You Love Me and taking a bath means that she wants sex.
Right.
We'll discuss how everybody reacted to your predicament, if there's anything you could have done differently, plus if anybody here feels comfortable with their ladies having friends who are the opposite sex.
Right.
Plus, Michael Douglas wasn't wild about Gary Garver interviewing him, his dad, or anyone else at his charity event. We'll discuss the different reactions Gary Garver always gets, how Michael Douglas tried to get his dad out of harm's way, and if there's a line that Gary won't cross in some of the more memorable interviews that he's done.
Thank you.
Plus, Gary Dell'Abate spoke to Ellen DeGeneres' publicist to let us know that Ellen really does care about dogs, but Howard wants to talk directly to Ellen herself about the real problem that she has.
Must be something wrong with her. You've been following this controversy?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she might have done this a bunch of times with these dogs. Why, she doesn't know she doesn't like dogs? She can't figure it out.
Yeah, it's like, she didn't realize that she couldn't keep the dog there.
No, she's done this multiple times. I mean, there's obviously an emotional problem there.
And then also, how much research did this company do before giving her the dog?
Well,
they just said she's Ellen.
Yeah, she's Ellen. Sure, they think this was. If I was a nice home, she's a wealthy woman, she probably, at the very least, she could get some help with the dog, but she can't handle it, and she doesn't know it, right? I mean, what is there to discuss? Go ahead, John.
Well, we're going to debate if Ellen would actually come on the show to talk about this.
She would never come on, but she should. She should come on. I would straighten her out.
Oh, she knows she can't stand up to the scrutiny.
I would just ask her a few questions and get the straight answers from her.
It's like you said before. She won't go anywhere where they're going to question her or argue with her about it.
That's right.
It's like they're going to bow down to her.
Exactly. Thank you, Gilbert.
Yeah, she's a lesbian Oprah, unless Oprah is too.
Who knows?
Yes.
Plus, the guy who got struck by lightning twice, including once in his ass, the broken vending machine, is Eric the Midget getting played, how Gilbert always customizes his jokes, and everything else that happened on today's show we'll cover on the wrap-up
Very
show.
good. Thank you, John Hine. We look forward to that. It's always a great show, always a lot of controversy on the wrap-up show every day with John Hine at 11 o'clock. Jennifer, you're on the air in New York City. Go ahead, Jennifer.
Hey, Howard, I just wanted to let you know that I was at that Cynics conference where Gilbert was thrown off the stage.
What was it like? So there you were. I guess you work for the company Cynics?
Well, I do business with them.
Right.
I buy from them, so they invite me down every year.
Were you surprised when you saw Gilbert Gottfried was booked as the corporate entertainment?
Absolutely. As a long-time Howard Stern listener, I think he's hysterical on your show. But stand-up, I didn't think he would be so good.
Really?
Is that right?
So Gilbert came out, and Cynics, I guess, is a very conservative company.
I don't know if it's so conservative. I mean, maybe there's a few in there that are conservative. Mm-hmm. You're down in Greenville, South Carolina.
Right.
So you got people from all over the United States. But I have to say, Gilbert looked like he was on something. He looked like he was stoned. His eyes were a little glassy. I mean, I was only 3 tables back.
What was it like when you saw Gilbert getting dragged off the stage by a man? And
I really felt bad for him. That was the wrong thing to do.
Were you embarrassed for him?
Embarrassed? Yeah, I was embarrassed.
How do you think his family felt?
Listen, he had all kinds of jokes about gays, about Jews, about Christ. Listen, I meet 2 out of the 3 requirements, and I was not offended at all.
Right.
And I think that he was just not funny, and they just ran right up there and said, Gilbert, you're done. Get off the stage.
I mean, I've seen Gilbert
looked at him dumbfounded.
I've seen Gilbert on stage. He kills. I don't understand. Maybe it was the environment.
How could he have not been funny?
Impossible.
He really wasn't that funny.
Well, you realize stand-up is his career, right?
I know that, but I think he may have been good, in his younger days.
Oh.
On your show, he's one of the best guests you have on your show. I've been listening since '84, so
he's terrific.
Hysterical, but stand-up, he'd have
that's how he makes his living.
His routine.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. She's confounded that this is how you make your living.
Howard, listen, I saw you at a party once. You were very funny, but radio is just not your thing.
No. All right, let's go to Robin Quivers, who has all the news. Robin, come on. So sexy, my Robin's a bit of a comedian groupie. Comedian groupie. Yeah.
So I hear. I heard that.
Yeah, you know Jim Florentine?
Oh, yeah.
He's a comic. You probably work with him. She's dating him, believe it or not.
So she actually went all the way?
Not yet.
No?
No, I don't think so. But
no,
he did.
I'm still a virgin.
He made out with her.
See, Gilbert, all these years, you should have just made your move.
Yeah.
Oh, Robin would have never gone out with Gilbert. I wouldn't stand for it.
You wouldn't allow it.
I would not. You'd be out of your mind. What is in the news?
You wouldn't take Bobo's job, driving instructor?
A driving instructor with a bad wig? So the kids could tug on it? Yeah.
Yesterday was my first day of retirement.
Well, how'd it go?
Good, man. Just working a few days a week.
What are you doing now on those few days?
Cutting his wife's body down after she hung herself?
I work in maximum safety, and then the rest of the time I just hang out.
All right, let's go to John. John Kishmentoch is on. Hi, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yes.
why do you ask that midget retard limo driver any medical questions?
Well, actually,
you mean Gilbert?
I wasn't asking Ronnie a medical question. I was saying he had kidney stones, and I know he hasn't had one attack since he changed his diet around and he listened to the doctor. So I'm suggesting that maybe Gary needs to do that.
Didn't he get divorced and having more sex now that has something to do with it?
No, I don't think it's that. I think he actually changed his diet around. I mean, I'm not kidding you. I know it has to do something with that.
Well,
I think pussy helps, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Pussy helps everything, man, except kidney stones.
That could actually make a kidney stone move.
It's fun.
You'd get in trouble.
Do you think it could?
It's fun to pass a kidney stone into a pussy.
I love to bukkake a chick and have my stones come out.
Yeah, she got battered in the face with my stones.
Those who have never sinned, bukkake the first stone.
Mike, go ahead.
I would pass it into the palm of my hand.
Go ahead, Mike. Real quick, and then we'll get to John, and then we'll get to Robin.
Into a blow-up doll.
Hi. I mean, the last time I bukkake a chick and passed the stone, I broke her nose.
What were the damages?
Go ahead.
She looked like Rihanna.
I got arrested.
Here?
Artie, shut the up.
Okay, buddy, I'm sorry.
Holy Artie, are you back on coke?
Yeah.
Artie,
thanks. Tell your mom thanks for selling it to me.
All right, let's go to John Hine. John, you're on the air with your, what do you call it, wrap-up show every day at 11 o'clock. Everyone loves the wrap-up show.
That guy's mom sold me coke while she was blowing me.
Did you ever go on the wrap-up show?
Yes,
You've been on it.
Yes.
So you know what an excellent host John Hine is.
It's very exciting.
Talk about your experience.
It was quite an honor.
You got on there and John would ask you questions and then you would answer them? Is that how it worked? Was that the format?
It was so exciting.
You can imagine what it's going to be like when you do your first Letterman.
Go ahead, John.
African-American Penn State student Aisha and
By African-American, you mean...
No.
Stop it. Stop it.
It's not necessary. You're a brilliant
It really isn't necessary.
Go ahead.
I'm going to leave.
And Spearmint Rhino dancer Stacy were both approved for Playboy, but only after split decisions from our esteemed panel of judges, Ralph, Ham Hands Bill, and Amy Fisher's husband, Lou Bellera.
By the way, Gilbert was taking pictures with the girls. I think he was having a good time. You like taking pictures with those Playboy girls, right?
Sure, it's the closest I can get to a woman.
Yeah, you look very happy.
Yes.
He hopped, too. He jumped right off that couch.
I saw that.
But I think to them it was that kind of thing. They had a picture taken with you, and then it's like, oh, he's there. I guess
They seem to be genuinely excited by your presence.
Hey, why do you have on Adam Rich from 8 Is Enough?
What else you got going on?
We'll discuss the judging and examine the controversial decisions, how Ham Hands Bill showed his sensitive side and had a plethora of suggestions for judging the girls, how Ralph broke out the laser pointer and spotted flip-flops during his critique, if there's any contestant that Lou would ever give a thumbs up to, and was he getting upset by Artie's comments, and has Howard put an end to the Ganji credo of always having the girls wear solid-color swimsuits.
Yeah, by the way, I checked with Doug Goodstein on that. He says there's absolutely no rule that the girls have to wear solid swimsuits. He doesn't even know where Ganji got that from, so...
Ganji has to wear solid swimsuits.
Yeah, from now on. Yeah. What else?
Plus, Gary is out today getting his stone removed with the camera up his penis. Howard is pissed he didn't get tape from the end of last night's debate between John the Stutterer and High Register Sean. Ben Stern continues to give Howard lessons on the New York Times and Gary's appearances on TV. Howard knows he couldn't be a late-night TV talk show host because there would be no guests on his program. Jackie has an iPhone app, doesn't know why he doesn't want to be roasted, and disputes that he always gives an automatic no.
The reason Jackie doesn't want to be roasted, it's because it's our show. Robin hit it on the head. Robin, say what you said.
Oh, God, that was so many hours ago. I
Do you even remember?
That Jackie... Oh, God, now...
You hit it so perfectly.
I know.
Jackie was a comedian who was here for 17 years.
I remember Jackie. I'm trying to remember what I said about Jackie.
That
I don't want to be roasted.
Jackie just likes to say no to us. That wasn't what you said.
Fuck Howard.
It was like, I'm not doing it for you.
Right, I'm not doing it for you. In other words, Jackie would be roasted in a sewer. With the shittiest comics on the planet. He would do anything. Right, Jackie?
Hardly comedians.
Jackie would do, like, a movie if a guy took out a video camera and wrote a script on a garbage bag. Jackie would do that.
In fact, he was just in a movie with a bunch of whackpackers.
Yeah, but if I ask him to do anything, he goes, I'm not doing that.
that for you.
I'm much bigger without Howard. Howard, I'm so much bigger without him.
He played a diner last night.
He was holding me back.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's something about when I ask him to do something, he doesn't like it.
I'm not doing that for you.
I'm not doing that
Do
for
you
you.
know I wake up every morning thanking God I'm not on the show?
All right, what else, John?
I actually heard him say that.
If Jackie got roasted, the only comics, you're right, the only comics that would show up would be like shitty female comedians. Like Elaine Boozler or Dane Cook.
I think he has something with me that he doesn't want to do it for me.
Right, because like you said, if it was the Friars or anybody else calling, he'd go, oh, sure.
Right.
But the moment your name is in, it's like, no.
Yeah.
You know, on my radio show, I get much more listeners.
What else you got there, Johnny?
Gilbert is now the proud father of 2, and at first was unsure if his kids were both girls, but he knows they won't stop going to school and head over to the library as he did, and everything else that happened on today's show we cover on the wrap.
All right, thanks a lot, John. Now it's time for Robin's News, or do I need to break first, Fred?
We probably should do a little break.
All right, little break, Robin. That'll give you a little extra prep time.
All right.
We'll come back.
It's the breaks that were the worst part of Howard's show. That's what's killing his ratings.
See Gilbert Gottfried this Thursday night at 8 o'clock at Caroline's on Broadway in Manhattan. For tickets, go to carolines.com. For additional tour dates, go to gilbertgottfried.com. We'll be back right after. Yeah. I understand Ganji's out there. I do want to ask him, why did he tell the girls they have to wear solid bikinis?
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Where does that all happen? Why would you tell these girls they need to wear solid color bikinis?
Here's what it comes down to.
I mean, this is a modern 2009.
Yeah, so here's what it comes down to.
The camera on my computer can shoot multicolored bikinis. We can't shoot multicolored bikinis?
Here's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Tight stripes, moire, right? So,
get out of here.
Speaking English.
Mike Ganji, moron.
They make a pattern that looks. Wait, you're not even listening to me. Let me explain.
What you're saying.
You asked me to come in and explain, so let me explain.
Oh, boy.
Until we heard you.
Listen, it was an old rule that just kind of was always in effect.
Right.
It was one of those things. It was from
the
a long
30s.
time.
Yeah.
It wasn't from the 30s. It was from when we were on regular TV.
How come Doug
the
doesn't
30s.
know about it?
Doug doesn't know about it.
Doug knows about it. Everybody knows about it, but they're all liars, and
things don't moire in HD. The show is shot in HD. First of all, it's a bikini. It's a tiny little piece of fabric.
It's not like a big shirt.
Yeah.
So, but you think DePace would have said something 3 years ago when we were in HD, you know? And
but Ganji,
anyway, listen,
you think
it's an
you
old
know
rule.
about TV?
I could care less anymore.
No,
I don't give a shit. They can wear a suit of armor.
I know you want to. I'm going to tell you what goes on.
Listen,
I want to tell you.
Listen,
I got to tell you.
No, before you say anything, listen.
Here's what goes on.
Just listen for a second.
I know you want to be a No, you listen to me because you need to learn.
It wasn't my rule. It was something that the technical crew had asked me to convey to everybody
100 years ago.
Yeah, so it was 100. So Will happened to follow along with those rules for a long time. It's not like every day I go to Will. Hey, make sure. Will, when was the last time I said you actually do it? No, I'm not shutting up. When was the last time I actually physically said, hey, make sure somebody doesn't wear stripes? It was an old rule. It was part of don't wear logos, don't wear tight stripes. It was an old rule. Right. It just never went anywhere.
I listened to you. Will you listen to me?
Yeah.
Okay. You desperately want to be an expert.
I'm not trying to be an expert. I was passing along somebody else's request. Right. That's it.
Okay. I know you want to be a big television guy.
Okay.
There's also something with logos. He doesn't want a logo on the bikini. Meanwhile, bikinis don't have a logo.
But listen, it's the one people that we actually call and tell them what to wear. So it's the one time,
listen to me.
You know, otherwise we got...
You know what it is? If I was you, I'd want to seem like I knew something. I would be the same way. I understand where you're at.
Ganji de Cordova.
He wants to seem like he's really in TV.
The fact is, listen, we're all learning about TV here. None of us here know about TV.
Of course.
You know what I mean? It's a joke.
Right.
It's a joke. You get it? It's a goof.
Right. I get it.
I get it.
We're all a joke.
We're a step above a guy holding a handheld camera. You understand?
I get it.
All right. You don't know anything about TV. You know what I know. We both watch TV.
Right. I know that bikinis moire.
Gilbert, you know that?
You say that I don't know anything about TV, but I know that bikinis moire.
Listen, Listen, less is more.
Listen, I know Gilbert equals ratings death. That's what I know.
You know, it's funny.
Don't you open your mouth to me! Bikinis more on camera!
It's funny. One of the guys came in here.
That's what he sounds like, Martha Ray.
One of the guys came in here and said to me during the commercial, you know, bikinis more. So I guess somebody said bikinis more back there. Now everyone bikinis more.
What does it mean, by the way?
If you see stripes on old television shows,
they get crazy
because it wasn't
so blurry. More
no, they would appear to be moving in a sense.
When something's too tight, a pattern's too tight, it jumps around.
If you ever watch the old Sid Caesar show,
on the Jackie Gleason show,
Genji learned the word more somewhere, and now he's Mr. More. In fact, you know what? From now on, Mr. More. From now on,
maybe you don't know about TV, but I know all about how bikinis more.
From now on, your name is More. It's no longer Ganji. You got
You're
a new
not
name.
Ganji. You're More.
It's the new Baba Booey.
Like I watch Ganji because you know
I'm a big More.
I like Ganji, but I watch what he's doing. And Ganji even likes to use television terms.
He came in here to show everything.
Ganji uses television terms like, I'll hear him go, that's a hard out.
What's that mean, Gadget?
I'm a moron. It meant that was the last possible time that we could be in that place.
Can't you just say we have to be done at 9 o'clock?
No, it's a hard out.
Everybody else understood what I meant.
It's a hard out, More.
I can't get a hot out.
What other television terms do you use?
I'm having trouble getting a hot out.
What else do you have?
I need Viagra. I can't get a hot out.
How about mosaic? You want that as a good one?
Mosaic?
Yeah, mosaic.
What does that refer to?
That's when we blur something. When you see
mosaic.
something blurred.
Okay, so you know
I know what a mosaic is, so don't tell me I don't know TV.
All right, so you know some television terms, and I respect that. I like that you're learning words.
I know TV. I watch one day at a time.
I like that you're learning words. You know. Would you ever consider putting a mosaic on a moire baby?
Well, if it was that bad, maybe we might have to.
Without a logo.
And I know I've heard you use the word jump cut. I hear you around.
It's a jump cut. I know what a jump cut is.
And Ganji can't even jump.
See, what happens, too, Ganji was complaining about, if something does moire, then Ganji's got to go in and mosaic, and it takes him more time, and he doesn't have to spend the time
somebody
doing
wore a
it.
big logo.
First of all,
logo.
I haven't heard the word more since the Queer Eye guys took me out.
All right, Ganji, I respect what you're saying. I think we're past it.
Just tell the girls to wear a hot bikini.
You feel safe saying that the girls can wear whatever bikini they want.
Absolutely.
Okay, because
except if they wear a big logo. They can't wear a big logo.
They can wear whatever they want as long as I get a hard out.
You won't restrict them anymore.
Right,
no logos.
All right, we've had our fun.
No logo.
And I respect what you do.
Did you have fun, Gan?
Yeah.
Go to the Lincoln Tunnel and get me a
All right, do me a favor. Put stripes on Ganji's.
I used to watch Dinosaur.
Let's put stripes on Ganji's bald spot.
Ganji is such a bore.
All right, let's get to Robin in the news. Robin, go ahead.
I need Robin's milk in my mouth each day till chocolate milk begins to spray. Don't just keep your wreck to yourself. There's God for me.
All right, I had enough. Okay, let's get to news.
This is how they introduced Katie Couric.
All right, let's get to Robin, who has some important news.
Susan Boyle, the woman who became world famous after her first appearance on Britain's Got Talent.
She morayed.
Is now in a mental hospital.
I love that show drove her nuts.
She finished second.
You know, you realize how well...
And then they had to take her right to the loony bin.
You realize how well Gilbert handles fame. He never had to go to the loony bin. Yeah.
Listening to her was a real chore,
In treatment for exhaustion, the sun tablet described her condition as an emotional breakdown. So there you go. She almost walked off the show before
she can walk.
It was over.
That would have been a hard off.
That's true. So you're learning television service.
She don't give you a hard on, but she'll give you a hard off.
Gilbert, we need a hard off.
So we wish her well.
We may need the jib.
She stands to make a lot of money. She's world famous already. Get it together, lady.
I think that she's not going to make as much money as people think because they're starting to realize that she's a disturbing, sort of looking woman.
Well, this is,
with an emotional problem. And, yeah, she can sing well, but so can a lot of people.
Gilbert's world famous. They don't make
There's no money in this world fame.
No.
Yeah, talk to Amy Fisher.
Are you...
She kind of strikes me like Jim Neighbors.
Right. Right. It's a weird thing. The reason we are so fascinated with her, I pointed this out yesterday, you're exactly right, that you see this horrible-looking woman step on stage and you assume she can't sing, and then she suddenly sings well, and she sings this bizarre operatic kind of stuff like Jim Neighbors used to do.
It's like, I don't think anybody thinks
beautifully.
Yeah.
There's nothing beautiful about her except his voice.
Right.
Like, I don't think anyone who knows music is honoring the works of Jim Neighbors when he sings.
By the way, you're wrong, Gilbert, and it's very relevant. MTV's doing a huge Jim Neighbors weekend.
Well, that's right after that Frank Fontaine.
Because he would come out... He would come out as like a retard, this Jim Neighbors, and then suddenly he was, gone from Gomer Pyle to a guy who could sing.
Right,
it was Gomer Pyle.
Frank Fontaine used to do that when he was crazy.
Crazy Guggenheim.
Why don't you sing for us, Crazy?
Gilbert.
Okay, Joe. And hurries the bonnet.
Then you go, oh, this guy's great.
Crazy Guggenheim.
Yes.
It's the dichotomy.
Have you watched television since 1958?
Gilbert,
watch anything now. Gilbert's
Gilbert's going to do that impression on the Hills.
What do you watch on TV now? Do you watch it at all?
No, I bring out my kinescopes.
Come here, Max. Watch Jack Parr.
Apparently when Gilbert was hiding out in the library, there was no television set. All right, Robin, what else is in the news?
Well, hey, Max, look, Zero Mostel's doing a special.
Are you pissed off about the Obama's date night in New York?
Yes, don't say that.
Am I pissed off about it?
Because do you realize they went to a restaurant here,
right,
and everyone at the restaurant had to be searched?
I didn't know that.
And then they went to a show, and everyone at the show had to be searched?
That happens when I go to shows.
Let me ask you something.
But as the president,
they don't,
you can't search me. As the president.
They don't have... In other words, if I'm at a restaurant and the president shows up, I don't know the president's coming. So even if I want to be a kook and I want to do something to the president, how would I know to plan that?
Imagine be so kind as to tell me what the specials are.
I was saying this to somebody the other day, and then it occurred to me, yeah, but then you got these random nutcases like...
They don't got chicken here?
The song parody man who carry knives in their regular lives.
I thought this was less miserable.
I'll have the watermelon salad.
I can't hear a thing.
Who the hell is Frankie Valli?
All right, well, let's move on.
The show's been officially hijacked. All right, go ahead.
Why is Sandra Bullock doing her first nude scene at 44?
Who the hell knows?
Cause she a white woman.
That's what they do. There's the white devil.
No,
what is the movie?
When these girls are starlets, they don't do nude.
It's called another Sandra Bullock movie.
It's called The Proposal.
Yeah, that sounds great.
It opens June 19th.
Do you think she has a good body?
She said she hit the gym.
Yeah.
And worked out.
She ain't got nowhere else.
So who knows? But this is, she's now taking off her clothes to get people to come to the
So
movie.
would you say it's because she is older that she needs to do something to boost up the box office? She might be smelling the end. Is that the kind of thing?
I tend to think that whenever they start leading with the nudity as their promotion, that the movie sucks.
Sometimes when people get desperate, they get naked. In fact, Gilbert is naked on the couch right now.
She ain't done nothing good since Hope Floats.
Are you a Sandra Bullock fan, Gilbert?
What this gets me is that every single actress who is against nudity After they've had a few kids and their career's in trouble, then they start going,
So you are angry about this?
Yes, I'm very angry.
Right, listen, you've got to calm down.
Yes, I can't stand it any longer.
You're the father of two.
No, I'm angry.
I don't want to send you to the loony bin.
Somebody better kill that white woman. Kill that naked white woman.
She was good in the Sisters of the Ya-Ya Brotherhood, but that's the last thing she did that with any good.
Okay. Wow, this is the best movie since Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Sisterhood under the Tuscan
Sun. It was a wrong
sun.
move for Elliot Spitzer to come out and start doing interviews. The timing was not right.
Now, Spitzer's a black guy.
Elliot Spitzer is now in the paper again, and why? Because they're wrapping up that Madam's case.
Right.
Well, hello there, Madam.
And now they're revealing that he used a lot of hookers. Ashley Dupree wasn't his only hooker, and he took hookers to at least 3 states.
Can I bring your carriage around, Madam?
I got to make water.
Oh, my God. This is crazy.
That's right. What can I tell you?
I tried to take you to the stove, Miss Daisy.
Yeah. Go ahead, you say.
Anyway, so now they're detailing that he used a lot of hookers. He had an elaborate way of paying because he wanted to hide who he was. And the woman actually recognized him from television. She didn't know who Client 9 was.
Yeah, that's the coolest guy ever.
And one day she's watching the news, and there's the guy who likes to have six in socks giving a press conference as the governor.
6 in socks?
Holy
mackerel!
You mean he takes his shirt off?
So anyway, they're saying he used a lot of hookers, not just Ashley Dupree.
He puts cocks in socks?
No, I didn't say that.
He puts cocks in Ashley Dupree.
Yeah. Anyway, this woman took it upon herself to do a survey of some of the bigger chain restaurants to see how they're doing in terms of...
You mean like Popeye?
Let's go see the specials at Red Lobster.
Cause I'm the president.
They got fresh shrimp.
What the woman discovered was you can end one meal at a TGI Fridays or a Red Lobster.
That's too fancy for me.
All right. Gilbert, thank you. All right, we get it. We got the joke. Go ahead.
She said you could have all the calories for one day in one meal.
We got it, Gilbert. You do a perfect impression of the president.
She said that what used to happen when you go to some of these restaurants is you could order the chicken parmesan or the macaroni and cheese or something else.
How's Mom?
Fried chicken parmesan.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. You're killing.
All right.
You're killing. Go ahead.
Now, she says,
We're killing you?
all three of those will be on your plate.
No
kidding.
But
that's what they're doing. They give you 3 entrees and breadsticks and a salad.
Okay.
So they're literally killing you when you go to the restaurant. She says there's no limit to the deep fat frying, the cheese covering everything.
What the f*** is with you, man?
Give me that deep fried frying.
Robin, could you do a story about Lester?
The mayor of Los Angeles seems to have some people have a type of woman they like.
Yeah.
He likes
white
newscasters. His name is...
Who doesn't?
Good Lord, help me. Antonio Villagaragos.
Yeah.
And
You know who's a hot white woman? Tony Fields.
He's dating a Los Angeles television reporter, and that's 2 years after an extramarital affair with another local newscaster ended his 20-year marriage.
Right.
So he's hooked up with another newscaster. Just an interesting thing that goes on with him.
Right.
Conan O'Brien did his last show last night.
Thank God.
It may be more
His first and last. So what happened on his first show?
His first show last night.
Right.
Taking over the reins of The Tonight Show from Jay Leno. And during the first minutes of the show, he took time to thank his predecessor, 1-4.
All right. That's very generous of him.
1-4.
Hold on. 1-4 it is.
I want to acknowledge somebody, a very good friend of mine, a true gentleman, a very gracious man, a man who hosted this show for 17 years, took very good care of this franchise. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all give it up for Mr. Jay Leno. He did
So he gave Jay a shout-out.
Still really odd to me that whole transition went down when Jay was #1 in the ratings. I'll never even understand that.
I think this is going to go down in history as one of those real boneheaded moves.
Do you do? Do you think it's going to, like, the ratings are going to go down?
I don't know what's going to happen. Look, it just seemed like they made the decision and then immediately afterwards went, oh, I think we did something stupid.
You mean like Gary deciding to book you today?
Do you watch those shows? You don't watch the late night shows, do you?
No.
Not even when you're on? No. All right.
He doesn't watch free TV?
No.
Will Ferrell was the first guest, and he sang a song last night, 1-5.
All right. Let's hear that.
Though I try to hide my feelings, they always seem to show. When you try to say you're leaving, and I always have to say no. Tell me why.
Can we stop it? What? It's just odd to me that this is not a goodbye show. This is the first show, the first Tonight Show. It's Conan O'Brien. It's not a.
No. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm pulling for you, man. Yeah. But this whole thing's a crapshoot at best. You know?
All right. Maybe he's right. I wonder what's going to happen there.
Well,
I don't know.
Now we get to see.
Why do you bail on a show that's #1? It's weird.
That's the weirdest thing.
Here we go.
As president, I would never bail on the show.
All right.
I'm the #1 man in the country.
John Hine did a little survey. We were reading Linda Stacy's review.
Right.
And he did a survey of around the country. And apparently Conan got all positive reviews except for Linda.
Right.
For his first show. So there you go. So good luck, Conan. It's now your era.
It's no Soul Train.
Criticism has already emerged over President Obama's plan to rescue General Motors. At the National Press Club in Washington, former Vice President Dick Cheney says politics will likely interfere with decisions necessary for the company.
How come this Dick Cheney's come to life all of a sudden? You don't hear from him for 8 years. You never.
He's everywhere.
What's going on? I don't understand it.
I think because the Republican Party is in such disarray.
They have nobody to speak out.
Absolutely.
My girlfriend's name is Disarray.
They're in disamore.
All these political pressures come to bear. And decisions begin to be made not for economic reasons or for business reasons, but rather to appease certain political interests.
The vice president or former vice president says that General Motors would be better served by going through bankruptcy without the help of the government. He also came out and changed his position on gay marriage.
Funny how that works when you have a gay daughter. Like the only time the guy can kind of come out with something that's fairly reasonable is because his own daughter's gay. That's the only reason.
But it's not even like that. He kept that stance until he got out of office.
Right.
So he didn't even care about his kid as long as he's in office.
Yeah, I mean, when he could have done something about it and spoken out about it when he was the vice president, that he wouldn't do. So now he gets out of office and he has a change of heart.
2-4.
All right. Let's hear that. He all of a sudden woke up. This guy, Dick Cheney, you couldn't find him. They didn't even know there was a vice president. You know, for a while they were afraid there was no vice president.
Now it's all right if his daughter marries a gay guy.
It's unbelievable to me that this guy woke up on the one issue because his daughter's gay. She probably pounded the shit out of him at home. He probably couldn't take it anymore.
I hope.
Believe me.
Well, I think, freedom means freedom for everyone. And
look at this guy.
Suddenly.
As many of you know, one of my daughters is gay. And something that we've lived with for a long time in our family.
She's the one daughter I'm willing to send to Afghanistan.
That's why you started the Iraq War, so we could send her off.
Honey, I'm getting a lot of shit. You have to go.
He did say that these are state issues and not federal issues, so the federal government should stay out of it. Meanwhile, same-sex marriage advocates are making their push again here in New York. The 6th state in the nation to legalize gay marriage, or that's what we would be if New York passes such legislation.
Right.
Governor David Patterson says he'll continue to lobby for it. 110.
All right, 110. Our governor, hold on.
I'll be going back to Albany later, and we're down to the last 3 weeks of session. So I will be talking to state legislators about that and all the other pieces of legislation we'd like to see passed this year.
I hope it passes, because in 18 years I'd love to see Michael Jackson's son Prince marry Max Gottfried.
Now, Gilbert, would you be upset if any of your children were gay?
If.
Would you care? You feel they're already gay?
Absolutely. Hello, how's your son-in-law?
We'll see what happens with
Gilbert
that.
not saying anything.
No, he doesn't want to think about it. You don't know from that.
Scary.
Yeah, you don't know from that.
Yeah.
If your son came home to you and said, Dad, look, I have to talk to you, I'm gay, you just would say, look, I don't want to talk about that.
You'd say, suck my cock.
Well, I'm just hoping he has a drug overdose before then. Yes.
Your baby hasn't had any gay tendencies yet.
Yes.
Has he had a drug addiction yet?
All right, let's go back to Robin. Robin, anything else in the news?
Yes, that Air France flight that disappeared off the radar yesterday.
Yes.
Several countries have joined.
Where'd that plane be at?
How does Gilbert get commercial work and we can't?
Have joined the search to try to find what happened. They think that because that area has so many storms, that it was hit by lightning, and that probably caused the electrical problem that took the plane down. The president of France had to meet with the family members and say, we don't think we're going to find anybody.
Good Lord.
Yesterday.
I hate flying. You don't like flying, do you?
Oh, no.
Are you scared when you're on a plane?
Stories like this, where it just disappears, that's too scary.
Like your career.
Yeah.
No reason for it.
We can't locate Gilbert Gottfried's career.
It got hit by lightning.
President of France is meeting with your family.
Yes.
What else, Robin?
But anyway, they say they think they found some debris.
Some debris.
And they will be trying to determine, what actually went on. So, bad story there. I don't, that is a scary plane story. The plane just disappeared.
Right.
Hundreds turned out for a rally in New York's Union Square last night to remember a prominent Kansas abortion doctor who was shot to death this weekend. Planned Parenthood staged the event to pay respect to Dr. George Tiller, who ran one of the 3 late-term abortion clinics in the nation. Here's New York City Council Speaker Christine Quinn, who attended the rally and spoke about the doctor.
It's unbelievably important that we stand here tonight and we thank him. We send our prayers to his family, and we send a message to the horrible criminal people who did this.
The 67-year-old Tiller had been attacked several times in the past, including having his clinic bombed in 1985. They're now saying the man who perpetrated this crime has mental problems, which surprises no one.
Right.
But his family said they never thought he'd take it that far.
Yeah.
They bombed the guy.
What else you got?
How long are you supposed to stay out of work when you discover that your wife has cancer? I mean, this
Gilbert?
is an issue.
Yeah. A day and a half.
I mean, really. I mean, when John Edwards was running for president, you thought it was ridiculous that he should continue his campaign after announcing that his wife had a recurrence of her breast cancer.
Yeah, it was crazy because he's got young kids and stuff, and then all of a sudden now you find out that he was having an affair and everything. So it makes sense.
Might as well have stayed away from home.
Right. In fact, that's why he stayed away. But most guys, if you're running for president and you're a United States senator, and then you find out your wife's having cancer, and it's like, in fact, it's the kind of cancer that's going to kill you, which was a pretty strong indication. It seems to me that you might be needed at home for a couple of, maybe running for president isn't a good idea. Maybe you drop out.
So what if you do something else?
Right.
Like you're not running for president.
All right, give me an example. What are you referring to?
You play golf.
If you play golf, well, the guy's probably got to make a living.
Well, that might relax.
The guy's incredibly wealthy.
He is? Who are we talking about?
Phil Mickelson.
He's a big-time golfer?
He's the #2 golfer in the world.
Okay. Yeah. And his wife has cancer?
Yeah, just announced that she's developed cancer.
What kind of cancer?
I think it's breast cancer.
Right,
she's hot, too.
So maybe that's the kind of cancer where... I mean, you're dealing with it, but he could still go back to work. Yeah, I would say he could wait a week.
Well, he did wait a week.
That seems appropriate, right? And then you got to work.
You got to work.
You mean suddenly you don't need money because...
Listen.
He's got small kids.
That could go on for years and years.
Listen, God forbid if it ever happened in the Pacers family. If Scott's golfing a week later, that's but if he's directing here...
But cancer like that, that can be an ongoing problem. I think it's appropriate to go back to work after a week, Maybe it'd even help you forget about
World,
it.
Her surgery won't be scheduled until late June or perhaps July.
Okay.
Mickelson will play 2 events.
What were you thinking?
His schedule will be dictated by his wife's health, he said.
He's playing the Yay, My Wife's Got Cancer Open.
Were you thinking it was inappropriate?
I'm just wondering. I don't know for sure. I'm like, you had the strong reaction to John Edwards continuing on.
Right.
This is the guy who talks to the right?
It's two different stories. Yes. You got one guy who's running for president of the United States. It's tremendously debilitating to go out on the roads. His wife's dying of cancer.
Yeah.
That's one scenario. Yeah, I think he should have dropped out of that because that's a huge commitment.
Mm-hmm.
But a guy who golfs for a living
doesn't need the money.
Okay, doesn't need the money, but his wife's got breast cancer. They're dealing with it. He stays home for a week. He's gonna after the golf game, he can come back home and deal with it. I mean, he didn't have to be at her side every minute.
Tournaments are out away.
It's okay.
Away.
He could wait a week, and it's breast cancer, and he'll be there. He'll be around. I'd say a week is appropriate.
It's not as bad as if his girlfriend gets cancer.
All right, I just want to check on these things because I never
John
know how
Edwards
they
was
should
saying.
Be handled.
John Edwards was saying, while my wife is dying, I want to run the country. It seemed ridiculous.
That's correct, I think. Yeah, that's weird.
It's okay to play golf, not run the country.
Well, I mean, golf is the guy's
career.
If
it f***s up this guy Phil, it f***s up his golf game. John Edwards is going to run the country while his wife's dying of cancer?
Mickelson's going to go home and say, you made me hook one of the right.
My point is, if you're distracted, if your golf game's not going to be any good, you might as well stay home.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. His golf game will always be good, I got a feeling.
All right. And finally this morning...
Oh, come on. Don't you have any more stories about Barack Obama?
No. Definitely not. It's been 9 years we've waited. And finally it's happening.
For Gilbert to get laid?
Sade is putting out a new album.
Oh, thank God.
Moray's putting out a new album?
Sade Moraine. I told her to wear solids.
Bikini Sade.
Tutu is a little bit of Sade.
All right. Didn't she only have one hit song, Smooth Operator?
No, she's had a few hits.
No, that's Sade. Sade. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sade, yeah.
I don't remember this one being a hit. I don't remember saying, WNBC Sunday.
Oh, I have to get up and dance to this one.
This is depressing.
No, it's weird you say that. This is known, and I'm not kidding, this is known as the best heroin music on the planet.
Sunday.
I know this song. I swear to God, I know this song because if you do heroin and listen to Sade, it makes meditating look like, getting on a plane.
Wow.
I mean, it's so, like, her voice, something about her voice.
Did you actually experience this?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Wow, really? Yeah. You listened to Sade?
Well, my dealer was a black chick, and she...
and she knew Sade.
I wish I was kidding.
She knew the music of Sade.
Yeah, and she said, listen, just listen to this groove.
You know, when you drive to Wilmington, Delaware, it's all you hear.
Yeah, our black chicks.
All right, Robin.
Sade's last release was 2000's Lovers Rock and featured the songs By Your Side, which we just listened to, and King of Sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The disc sold nearly 4 million copies in the U.S. alone.
A lot of heroin addicts.
A lot of heroin addicts out there.
No, but I'm telling you, I don't know this for a fact at all. There was an insane rumor that she might have had issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because so many heroin addicts liked it. They said, how could she not?
In a way, it's almost like Charlie Parker and stuff. Like Miles Davis would say...
And Billie Holiday.
Yeah, Billie Holiday. Yeah. They'd say, to be that good, like, you almost got to be on the shit. Because that's why they're,
Who knows?
I don't know.
All right. Robin, anything else?
I told you that's what's happening.
All right. There's one thing we have to say. Gilbert Gottfried is going to appear at Caroline's at 8 o'clock on Broadway in Manhattan. That's going to happen Thursday night. That's a big night for you.
Big night.
Go home, get a lot of sleep, and prepare.
And Bananas next week, and check the website.
Which one? Hasbrook Heights or Poughkeepsie?
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
For tickets, go to carolines.com or additional tour dates. You can always check GilbertGottfried.com. That's your one place to really be in touch with Gilbert.
And get the Dirty Joke DVD.
Right.
And I'm an Emmy nominee, kind of.
What do you mean?
For this cartoon Cyber Chase.
For your unique take on Barack Obama?
What is this cartoon? I've never heard of Cyber Chase.
Well, like anything in my career.
Right.
Cartoon work.
Where does it air?
On PBS.
It's your age.
Yes.
On PBS, Cyber
There's
Chase.
a cartoon on PBS?
Yes.
I did get a Shrimpterine commercial.
Is this because, is this for young children, this cartoon?
Yes.
It teaches them how to be in life?
They learn from Gilbert Gottfried,
right.
Mom, Sponge Pants just called Barack Obama the N-word.
All right, thank you, Gilbert. We wish you a lot of luck in your career. I do want to mention...
Yeah, good luck on the Emmy.
Too late.
Yeah. And we hope you win.
Yeah, we hope you win.
By the way,
God,
I do want to mention...
I'd love to hear that speech.
My corporation... Do you have a speech prepared?
Well, hello there, everybody.
Howard, by the way, I have to embarrass myself in front of Gilbert to say I'll be in Princeton tonight.
Why is that embarrassing?
Because I'm plugging, and I'm
So
sorry,
what?
but I don't know.
He plugs every minute.
I know, but I'm in Princeton. I'll be in Princeton at the Barnes & Noble signing my book at Princeton Bar, and then I'll be at a diner.
How do you do a book, Artie?
When you write a book, it should have the pages on the inside. The cover should be on the outside, and the pages on the inside.
Shut up, you racist. Good luck with your Emmy.
Thanks, guys. Let's go to my corporation.